So cars have subscriptions. I was watching this video the other day and the lady said, yeah, they canceled my remote start in my car. And I'm like, who canceled what? Last I knew, you had a button on your key fob and you press remote start, right? And your car would start. But it seems like there's a subscription for that.
There's an app for that.
I'm literally sitting in my car waiting on it to warm up. Oh, you don't have push to start? Actually, I do, but I can't use my push to start. After 3 years of using it, I literally can't use it unless I pay for the My Mazda app, which I knew nothing about. I went online, and apparently after a 3-year trial, you have to start paying for the My Mazda app. And it's $10 a month. I'm not going to put all my business out there, but my car note is upwards of $600. So you're telling me that y'all can't get that $10 a month out of that $600, and you want me to pay extra money to warm my car up or cool my car down, to use the push to start feature that I have on my car that's already there, that has already been paid for, it should have already been paid for it, but you want more money. I don't know if it's the frugality in me, if that's even a word, or my age, but I'm tired of paying for subscriptions for every damn thing. I'm losing my mind. I'm a snap.
Now I'm gonna go back into time because when I bought my car, there was a subscription service. It was XM Radio. Who remembers that? Put it in the comments. Yeah, XM Radio. That was the subscription. I never purchased it. They always offer these free trials, but of course that was to get your credit card so that you can continually pay for this subscription to hear music without commercials. But now it sounds like they have subscriptions for every feature and function on these new cars. This is why I still got my car. Basic, the basics. And if I need to add anything, I got my USB. Like I said last time, take a look at the old videos where we talked about cars, but a car subscription,
we're being actually fleeced by companies. The last 2 cars that I owned had remote start capabilities from my remote. It was something that came with the car. I never had to pay, continue paying extra for it. We got a used Toyota Sienna this year. It's 2021. And I asked about remote start and they're like, yeah, you can do it. And I was like, great, show me how to do it for my key. And they're like, no, not that way. You're going to download our Toyota app and you're going to pay $10 a month so that you can remote start your car. No. This is the part, I love technology, and then I'm also like, this is screwing us, because they are starting to be able to charge us more for things that used to just come with a car.
people are over subscriptions, over it. The other day I went to click on Netflix on the TV and it said, oops, sorry, update your, information. And it's not under me. My son pays for like a household membership where I think it covers 3 households. So it's covering me, my mom, and his household. So 3 separate places. He said, Mom, I can't do it no more. I'm gonna have to cancel the subscription. Understandably so. I was like, but cold turkey, I'm trying to finish. I don't know if I was watching Bridgerton or what, but I was trying to finish something. And cold turkey, subscription done. So I get it.
The new Toyota owners are completely outraged right now because turns out they are charging subscription fees like this is Netflix. If you're buying one of these new 2026 Toyotas, you might end up paying about $8 a month just to go ahead and remote connect. Yeah, if you want to connect your car, like turn it on before you leave and go outside, yeah, that'll be $8 a month. After that, if you want to go ahead and connect the music to your car from your phone, $15 a month. If you want to use the GPS from your phone and connect it to the car, no, you have to use their GPS, $15 a month. If you want to bundle the music in a GPS, that'll be $25 a month. Lucky you get to save $5. But also, if you want to check your gas level, your tire pressure, if you want to check, your oil level, all of that, $8 a month. Y'all, what is going on? In this economy, people can barely afford eggs and groceries. Now they want to talk about subscriptions for basic built-in car features. Y'all remember when the World Economic Forum was talking about, oh, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy? This is exactly what it's giving. Because to whom is this helping? This is more detrimental than helpful. Like, this is not where people thought that tech was going to go. Do y'all remember when that artist was out on the highway and he had used his vehicle in a music video and the manufacturer was so unhappy that he utilized their car in his music video that they completely stopped him from being able to drive it, had him stuck on a highway? Yeah, this is where tech is going. On top of that, I personally know somebody who woke up, they had a push start vehicle and they turned on their car and the car said, you have a limited amount of starts left. They went back to the dealership that they bought the car. The dealership was like, you're gonna have to cough up thousands of dollars in order to get more starts. I beg your finest pardon. I did not know this when I bought the vehicle. I say all that to say, please take heed. If you're looking to purchase a new vehicle, do your research, because people are out here in complete outrage. Just like I did not know that I would have to pay for all of these extra things just trying to get a vehicle. I'm already paying to get a vehicle. It makes no sense.
Toyota is charging us $600 a year to keep all of our functions on our 2025 Camry after we've owned it for a year. Let's go ahead and dive into what it is. Well, everything's a subscription nowadays, so it shouldn't be too surprising that cars are now wanting a subscription as well. And after a year, Toyota expires some of the vehicle functions. So what are those functions? Well, probably the biggest thing that expires after a year is remote start via the Toyota app. So you used to be able to, from anywhere, open the app and remote start your vehicle to get it cooled down. That's no longer a thing after a year. You also lose the digital key functionality, so you have to take your keys everywhere with you. You can no longer use your watch or your phone. Another big thing that expired is our navigation. Despite us buying the high-end XSC trim level with the big screen, when we tab to the navigation menu, guess what? It's now expired, and if I hit get started, all it wants to do is sell me this subscription. So how much is the subscription? Well, $15 a month is the entry-level price if you want the app functionality with things like navigation, which I feel like we already paid for. Now, if you want additional things like Apple Music to be able to function inside the car natively, that's $25 a month. And then if you want Wi-Fi on top of that, that's an additional $25 a month. So yes, you can spend $50 a month on this Camry in subscriptions, $600 a year. Now, of course, we're not doing that. I don't think it's worth that, but do you think it's worth it?
Now, specifically for Toyota, I want to make mention that it's the app remote start where you have to pay for it because you can still use the key fob. Take a look at this video.
This works. I need to like Cash App you or something, cause did it start? It was too quiet, I couldn't tell. Yeah, the engine's on now. That's the thing, having a futuristic 2025 car, it has so many features that you don't even know what the features are until random things like this happen. Wow.
I said, say what now? How much for what now? A subscription for what now? Wow. One day, this is reminding me of a story. I'm just going to go ahead and tell it. In college, we were out at a diner. We were in Philly, so we left the club, went to a diner afterwards. So, you know, it was like mid-morning, like 2, 3 in the morning. And we get the bill. Now, mind you, again, we're in college. I pay my portion of the bill. Yes, we are splitting bills because who had the money to cover everything? Anyway, my friend says, after looking at the bill, she says, who is nickel and diming me? And this is what it feels like right now with these subscriptions. Who is nickel and diming? The folks. Us. Who's nickel and diming us? I had never heard of nickel and diamond at that point in college. I was like, this is a new saying and I can use it today because I'm feeling nickeled and dimed with these subscription prices.
I keep seeing TikToks about people being mad that they have to pay for a subscription to be able to use features of their car, like starting your car, locking, unlocking, like seeing all the things on the app. And when I first got my old car, they gave me 3 free years of that service of the Mazda app. And I was like, okay, cool. But I don't think that my dad's going to keep paying for that service just so that I can start my car in the winter. So when we went shopping for my new car, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to get another 3 years of this because I'm going to get a new car. So it's going to come with 3 more years of service. And when I got my car, they told me that I only have 1 year of it. Subscriptions are literally going to end at the same time. It didn't even do me any good. And I think that's insane because not only are they charging for a feature that should be free because it came with the car, but they're also cheating you out of what they originally said that they would give. And on top of that, you're paying for a subscription for something that's like half as good as the original version. I wish that my key would start my car because sometimes I don't have service or like it'll just randomly fail. I'll try to start my car and it says something went wrong. I wish that I could do it from the key. So they're just kind of cheaping out and making like a worse version and then charging for it on top of that. I completely forget about that because I still have the service right now, but I think that's dumb. And if you're looking into a Mazda, think about that. I don't know if they still make any cars with like the actual key that starts it. I'm wondering if all remote start is like coming from the phone now. I hope not. I hope that like at least luxury cars are still making them come from the key.
Now, we talked about luxury cars before. Take a look at some of my old videos. The prices are just rising. They continue to rise. And for it to be for features that are already in your car that you're paying for or have paid for, and then you got to pay a monthly fee to continue having heated seats, remote start, GPS, all of these things. XM radio, maybe. I don't know what they're doing now. Apple Play, CarPlay, all of that. But yeah, people done with it. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, after talking about luxury prices of cars, then now we got to tack on subscriptions? No, thank you.
Here's the 5 subscriptions that the 2025 Toyota Camry has because y'all want to know. And when I bought it exactly 1 year ago, I was shook too. And my free trials just expired. So number 1 is the Drive Connect, which as you can see now says subscribe. Every time I turn my car on, no matter what, it says subscribe now. So this is an AI service I can pay for. This is also if you want to use the built-in navigation. So unless you don't pay and you don't use CarPlay, you can't use anything. Also behind a paywall is the audio feature. Also, if you don't have CarPlay, you'll no longer be able to listen to music here. Thankfully, which I thought I was wrong, but the SOS button where you can call 911 if you wreck, it'll connect you to a dispatcher and send them your location. That, I bought the car new, so I don't know what the deal is if you don't have a new car, is active for 10 years until my free trial expires. Same with the service features. So that's a feature in the app that will basically tell me whenever I need an oil change, I'll get a reminder. If there's any recalls, it notifies me. I think that's the majority of what it does. Now on to the different subscription tiers. So the different options. Now this is what I see when I open the app now. It's expired. So I can no longer start my car from inside my house. I can no longer preheat it. Literally it's just now getting cold and just snowed for the first time. So I'm so stressed about that. And I learned from you guys that yes, you can remote start your car, but it doesn't reach from my house. And that's the only major con. And for me, I use CarPlay. So these are not deal breakers because I don't use these features. If the app feature was a 10-year free trial, I would have loved that too because I only paid $42,000 in full. You know, not too much. Ooh, and for your viewing pleasure, a tire from an 18-wheeler almost hit my car today, so enjoy my dash cam footage because built-in dash cam.
Automakers are taking Apple CarPlay and Android Auto away from you.
Because you love it.
General Motors, that Chevy Buick Cadillac, is eliminating both services in all models by 2028. But why would GM do that when 90% of drivers say CarPlay is important to them? Because if you use your phone for navigation and music, they can't charge you for those. Trial periods turned into subscriptions, navigation, satellite radio, hell, even heated seats is the new model. And to top it all off, GM is partnering with Google to provide their infotainment, meaning you'll have to create an account, sell them your data, and get targeted with ads. Ads from your car. Oh, and you're financed for the next 6 years. Enjoy.
People are so fed up with these subscriptions. And when I saw that video, I was like, yep, we are fed up. So I saw somebody suggest to go into like your banking apps or your credit card apps or wherever you had initially signed up for those subscriptions, because a lot of times subscriptions get lost after a while and they're banking on you to forget about them, but they will charge you monthly. That charge will keep coming out of your accounts. Make sure you're double checking to see what you have coming out monthly and sometimes yearly. If you need to cancel it, cancel it. Look out for those subscriptions because we will forget. Or I will forget. I'll say that. Perimenopause has taken over my brain. I talked about perimenopause. Take a look at this video here. But yeah, go through and do like inventory on your bank accounts, credit card accounts. See what you're paying, see what you need to cancel. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.